Hello, hello! We are back in what remains of Edith Finch. I have a feeling this is going to be the last episode. Look at this view. It's still gorgeous, I still have to say. And we are now going to see what Milton was up to. And that's her brother. And there's nothing around here. I like the moustache doormat. Still Milton 1992 until, yeah, we have no idea, but you can go all the way around, and he has probably one of the coolest room here. Look at this. Maybe I should move to Washington. This is a pretty cool state. If this get a weird house by the coast. Yeah, I've been rambling enough, but I have to show you something. I haven't showed you this. The music here is good. It's great, actually. 1992 till 2003, so he became then 11 years old. How does you know he died in 2003 when he disappeared there? Well, one way to find out. And Milton was the artist, so this is her youngest brother. I still have to admit the music is on point.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah, I can see. He's a really good painter. That frog? Or is it chameleon? That frog? I would have that in my room. What are you doing, you crazy... You're pregnant. You're not supposed to do this. It's so cool though. I have to. Who the hell painted these in real life? Bamboo forest is there. So we had Indian. Okay, I can see that he has some Indian in him, but I don't gonna talk too much. But our father was from India, Sanjay, she said. What is this? The magic paintbrush.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh. Is he painting himself? Oh. He disappeared into his world of paintings. He disappeared into the door he painted? Maybe it's a curse. What a cool telling story.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Oh. Now you're 17. That was his story. So he disappeared inside the door.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Of course, what kind of mom would not search for her child?
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
We're going back this way. We came out from this study, I believe. Look at this though, the view. It's great. What a funny house. Going up here again?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
Louis is is Edie's older
After he
brother.
graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Well, Louis, 1988.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Louis's room. Except Louis.
So her brother was a cool guy though. 22 years old, 2010. What happened to him? Because we don't hear that much about him. We can't go up there. There's a boat. It's a boat. It's a boat. It's a boat on the fucking tower. Oh, in the damn tower. This guy.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
So. Pipe. Yeah, water pipe. Legalized marijuana. Ah, well, he's.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Orcas Island Regional High School Diploma. High school diploma. So after that he just played games or didn't do anything. What is that kind of character? The little fat Dawn is this. Well, it's fat. You can call that fat. The Red King's Dream. Because this game has all those little hints and such all over the place. Connecting, for example, the deer you met in the start, you have with her, Dawn's father, our mother's father, our granddad. Dawn Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Toads?
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh. This is something.
He took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This is such a monotonous one. Like.
But he found something more.
What do you? So this is like a dungeon crawler, aka.
I worried about him then.
A Diablo.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
Oh, this is a bit difficult to actually
I spoke with his boss.
think about two things at the same time.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
No, he's not gonna. No, he's not gonna lose.
It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
No.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Don't do so far.
Then he made musicians.
What the hell? This is. The storytelling style is so weird and fun.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. and he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
What the hell is this?
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
I thought I was going to chop the...
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
This is such a creative...
He'd conquer a
telling
city,
style.
then immediately push on.
Oh, they're gonna conquer the city.
New Louisville.
New Louisville. So here, imagination.
St. Louis.
Oh.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Abandoned ship, boys.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
So he's losing the grip of reality. Quite literally, we are watching...
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Why not? A beautiful prince. Why not? Why not?
beautiful prince.
Creative, likeness, colors. But it's a very sad story they're telling in with such
The prince was on his own quest for...
sinister serpents. I might...
sinister serpents.
Well, he's gonna badass anyway. He's badass. Look at this. The kick dragon's asses.
He followed the sound of his
Electric guitar. It's such a weird story.
electric sitar.
Oh, a sitar. Oh yeah. This Indian origins. He loves to play sitar.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
So you can see.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
I became what?
For
Emperor.
someone who'd never known success in the real
God.
world, I think it was overwhelming.
I'm saying so much big shit.
And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
So he's going to go get into fact tracks. Please don't chop his hand.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Looking cool, Louis. Well, we are back in the real world. Where is his? locker. Is this his locker? Where's Louis' locker? Oh, yeah. I see it. Oh.
Began to forget the world we know.
Please don't.
I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
Oh, no. No. Come on.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
I might... No, I'm not gonna go up. Mate. Are we going up?
I still thought I could save him.
What?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh,
The palace would be packed with his companions.
can we go off this? I don't... No. Shit. I don't want to kill Louis. This is fucking awesome. A beautiful princess and a handsome queen. Well...
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising.
Calico, Molly. I really don't want to think about what's happening in the real world.
His prince waited, holding his crown.
No, he's gonna. No. No.
There was only one thing left to do.
Cool outfits, guys. Cursion star. I like it.
Bend down his head.
No. No, no, no. Oh, I do not like it.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Got Dr. Emily Newth.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Yeah, I wished you, but... No, Louis, no. Shit. I like that guy. His imagination was probably the best I've seen at all. Oh no. Am I gonna end this? You know what?
On the way back from Louis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
No, so when Louis died,
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So this was
I wish we'd stayed.
my room then, or...
But I understand why we left.
Dawn Finch kitchen. They had a kitchen up here. Edith, mom, me. I really don't want this to end because I know
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Edie that we are playing is gonna.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
I know Edith is. Do I have to do, sir? Look, it's that fucking chicken there. It's a birdie. Look at it, that origami bird. So, shit.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
No. No. Edith. No. Edith Finch. If she fucking dies, I'm gonna be soft.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh no. Ah, I forgot to turn off my phone. You should always turn off your phone when you record.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Yay, Edie! So now the grown-ups are fighting.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance.
Oh, there is
Or
another
that
entrance.
Edie had a key to it.
Go, Edie. You're a small girl now. You're not pregnant 17-year-old, so you can walk. Oh, it's massive! So that actually
The
is.
thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Oh, there.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
By Edith Finch. History of the Finches. So we're gonna hear actually Edith's.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you.
Oh,
But there's only time for one.
this
This
is.
is about what happened on the night you were
I
born.
like their voice.
That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh,
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life.
this is the writing I have to do, and my writing is looking. Oh, it's spending. Oh, yeah. My writing is
I
looking
never
worse.
thought I'd go back to it.
Oh, so we actually.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
No, but what about? They had a bell. It was a bell in the house.
I got turned around. For a while, I wondered.
Oh, let's look at the ground then.
I started seeing things.
Deer. Deer there.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh wow, I don't really want this to end. A bed.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
That's
That night,
Edith's
a
chair.
lot of things came back to me.
That's Sven's workplace. There's Edith's chair.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Oh, we are old Edie now. The patient.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine!
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
No, Grandma Edie. No, Grandma. No.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Why? I'm gonna break my arm now. Woo!
We both tried to make the best of it.
The telling style is making this a good story. It's a good story, but
A few years
it's such a
went by.
weird story.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
No.
She got better for a while,
No.
and then she didn't.
No.
And then I was alone.
No.
The last Finch left alive.
Come on, story.
Until I found out about you.
She was pregnant.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
Oh.
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Is she born
And
now?
appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Yeah, we are. This is such a weird telling style.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
So that doesn't pop up. No, it's getting weaker and weaker. She's dying in childbirth. Fuck. Come on, Edie. She can't die in fucking. No. Edith is dying in a fucking childbirth.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
No. Why are we supposed to do this then? What the hell is this?
I just want to meet you.
So yeah, Edith is probably dying in childbirth then. And this child of hers is getting born. I think it's a
I
girl.
tell you all these stories myself.
Oh, come on, no. Can you give me a break, game? Come on.
But I guess if you're reading this now,
Oh, am I supposed to move fast or something? No, or just it's supposed to take time.
things didn't work out that way.
She dies in fucking childbirth. I'm gonna be so goddamn pissed at you, game. I'm too committed to this game. Come on. How do you move faster? Like.
This is where your story begins.
No.
I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
No. Ah. Oh no. What is this? Oh yeah. Creative director, so the creative director. Damn. So this is how it's gonna go. The end of everything. The Edith Finch team. Huh? Then. God damn. Well, this was what remains of Edith Finch. And if you have any games such as this, I really enjoy the storytelling here. It's really good, it's really creative, and music is on point. If there's something this game has right, it's the fucking it's the music. I will not swear too much. And it's so on point, it makes the mood, it sets the mood. And if anybody has an indie game or anything like that in this kind of style, I would love it if you throw that suggestion in my way. So you're more than welcome to do that. I would love to play it and actually see it through. But this was the end of What Remains of Edith Finch, and until next time, toodaloo.